Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Tuesday. Can you believe today is the 26th day of July? How in the world did that happen?
I really cannot.
National All or Nothing Day today. That's happening. National Aunt or Uncle's Day, or Aunt or Uncle's Day. How do you say it? Do you say aunt or aunt?
It depends. Usually I say aunt.
Yeah, and that's kind of how, but then I heard other people say aunt, so then I say aunt. So I
Aunt
don't know
is
what
the
I say.
correct way, but I
Aunt is
always
the
feel
correct way?
so pretentious.
Yeah, my aunt, mother.
My aunt.
National Bagel Fest Day today. Oh, hey, we should have a bagel. National Coffee Milkshake Day. That sounds really good. And National Disability Independence Day today. I know several people who live with a disability who are super independent, amazing, awesome people. And I think that is fantastic that we celebrate that today. Also, you know what else we're going to celebrate today?
What's that?
We're going to talk to a crazy man. Your dad. Tuesdays with Charlie.
Love my dad.
Yeah, and it's going to be over the phone today. So, yeah, he's not going to come in the studio anymore, he says.
Never, ever again.
But you know what? I think he will eventually. He just says, I'm never coming back ever. And then I go, okay, well, I'll see you in a few weeks. All right, we got Tuesdays with Charlie. That'll be coming up later in the program. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. A study from Ohio State University found that, are you ready for this? Boys are more afraid of snakes than girls. Yeah, boys are also more afraid of monsters than girls, and boys are more afraid of scary amusement park rides than girls.
Huh.
That's not something that you would have thought, but they did a study and they found that out on average. Now, every child is going to be different. They also found that girls were more afraid of thunderstorms than boys, and girls were more afraid of the dark than boys. So I have a question. Hey, are you afraid of thunderstorms?
I'm not.
Are you afraid of the dark?
No.
How about monsters, scary amusement park rides, or snakes?
No.
You're afraid of snakes.
I'm not afraid of snakes.
You're not?
Huh.
I guess we've never. You're afraid
I'm
of
afraid
spiders.
of spiders.
Yeah.
I don't like spiders.
We've never had a
I wouldn't
snake.
say I'm afraid of spiders. I
just don't
just
like
do not like
Yeah,
them.
here's what it usually turns in. She's like, hey, get in here. Come here.
Kill
Hurry
this
up.
spider.
I got to come in. She's like, get rid of that spider. And I'm like, do
But
I
it's not
have
like
to?
I'm cowering in a corner.
No, I'm not afraid of spiders. I just like, I don't want to kill that little fella. He looks like a nice guy. Like, all right, sorry, buddy. All right, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know that Quidditch, a sport created for the fictional world of Harry Potter before spreading to U.S. college campuses, is changing its name to Quadball. Quadball. December, two of the sport's major governing bodies, U.S. Quidditch and Major League Quidditch, said they were considering a name change due to the sponsorship and broadcast opportunities that were lost because Warner Brothers, who produces Harry Potter film series, owns the copyright to the sport's current name. This week, another of the governing bodies, International Quidditch Association, cited J.K. Rowling's anti-trans positions as a reason for the change. They're going to still play the same game. They're going to just use a different name. So if they really didn't like it, wouldn't they quit playing the game altogether? I don't know. Who knows?
You would think so.
But yeah, Quidditch could soon be known, and maybe it's already done. Maybe they already finished that as, what was the other thing? Quadball. Quadball. There you go. We don't know everything, but now we know this. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. The weekend's big new movie, Nope, hit the low end of pre-release projections with an estimated $44.5 million in opening weekend through Sunday. It's enough to top the box office, but not enough for that to be a huge deal. It says prior to the weekend, Nope was projected to be somewhere between 45 and 50 million. Again, 44.5. That's not bad. That's really good. That is higher than the $33 million opening earned by director Jordan Peele's debut film, Get Out, in 2017, but well below the $71 million earned by Us in 2019. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, going back to the WWE days. He always knows how to make an entrance and made no exception at Comic-Con as he came in dressed as Black Adam. The Comic-Con Hall H room shook as he came walking through the doors. Johnson returned to the stage in a more relaxed summer wear after the rest of the movie's cast was introduced. He said, "I heard Black Adam was here," and everybody kind of chuckled. So, anyway, made quite the entrance.
I guess.
And the release of the new film is coming up in October the 21st. I've got a link to all the details in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Late night talking will soon turn into late night studying for some college students. Texas State University is offering a class about Harry Styles beginning in the spring. The honors college course titled Harry Styles and the Cult of Celebrity, Identity and the Internet, and European Pop Culture. That's the end of it. They'll focus on his music, plus the cultural and political development of the modern celebrity as related to questions of gender and sexuality, race, class, national and globalism, media, fashion, fan culture, internet culture, and consumerism.
Okay, that sounds exhausting.
There's some kids that are going to take this class. Now, a teacher, Dr. Louis Dean Valencia, says he wants the class to really see how the world has changed in the last 12 years or so, but also wants to show and put that into historical context through the lens of Harry Styles. So, does that seem weird to you?
Yes.
He must just be a huge fan. I remember reading a thing where there was a whole class about Keanu Reeves. Like there was like a whole course, and like you'd take this acting course, and it was all about him.
Right.
And then my thought was, do they have him as a guest? Does he come in? Or like, no, of course not. But, like this, if Harry Styles would like come and talk to the class, now I could see where you'd want to sign up for that maybe. I don't know. Still seems weird to me. Hey, this was sent to me, and I'm just going to chat with Heidi about it, and you guys feel free to chat with people around you if you've ever heard this before. This was posted online. Things you're never supposed to microwave.
Okay.
A burger with the bun and toppings and all. You're never supposed to microwave.
Well, it does come out pretty nasty.
Does it? I've always had burgers. Pizza. Are you kidding me? I've had
We
pizza out of the
microwave
microwave.
pizza a lot.
French fries. You're never supposed to microwave French fries.
Well, because they turn out all mushy and gross.
Eggs. You're never supposed to microwave eggs. And the last thing on the list is bacon. So chat amongst yourselves if you'd like and find out. Do you microwave things you're not supposed to microwave? I've done all of those things.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, it depends on whether you want it to taste good or not.
Okay,
but
well, now we're talking.
You can microwave anything, technically.
Of course you can. Yeah, it's not always going to work out. But Scoop of the Day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday, just because we can. We pick up the phone, we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
How you doing, Charlie?
It's a fine Tuesday.
It is. It is a fine Tuesday. We're excited to have you on the program. What kind of cool stuff are we going to learn about today?
Well, you should be excited to have me on.
We're always excited to have you on.
Without me, you got nothing.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely true.
Hey, well, you're not much of a sport nut.
No, I'm really not.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Okay.
A Chicago grocery store ran an ad congratulating Michael Jordan on entering the NBA Hall of Fame. Jordan sued and won $8.9 million for using his name.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
That's too bad.
What a piece of garbage.
That's not very nice, Jordan.
Jeez.
Somebody ought to talk to him.
Well, and it's not like he needed the money.
No.
Wow.
That's too bad. I'm really sad to hear that.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes. That's
Yeah.
where the ball bounces.
Wow.
Japan has blue traffic lights in some areas because historically the Japanese used the same word for green and blue.
Really?
They have blue traffic lights because historically the Japanese used the same word for green and blue. Oh, I got you. So they didn't know it was green and blue. They just put up blue because it's the same. How can you have the same word?
Apparently in Japan, that's the same color.
Oh, that's bizarre. So when they said, okay, red, yellow,
And green.
green, they thought they said red, yellow, and blue.
You know, as long as it means the same thing, I think it's just fine.
Wow. Okay.
You know, if you want something green and it comes blue, you wanted green.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you order something online.
Huh. Good to know. When ordering from Japan, don't use green or blue.
Get red or black.
Wow. That's interesting.
Hey, then you watch that 70s show.
I've seen that, yeah.
Okay, the writers of that 70s show theme song got $70 or get $70 each time the show airs.
Really? That's cool.
That's nice.
And it's on a lot.
The writers refer to that as that $70 show.
Yeah. That's actually pretty clever.
So, yeah, that's put that in the writing, and then they don't see that.
Well, that's cool. Those royalties like that are pretty darn neat.
Don't you owe me your royalty?
Yes. Yes. You are royalty. What are you talking about?
That'll be a check in the mail, I know. Hey, then there's a mall in China that offers husband storage.
Really? Husband storage in the mall?
Yep, they can leave their husbands there while they shop.
That's probably not a bad idea.
It's probably just a bar.
But that's right. That's what they call. That's why they have bars.
Yeah.
Husband storage is, hey, there's the bar.
That's right. He's good to go. He'll wait.
You ready for a question, Charlie?
Okay.
All right. This is a number question. I like to ask you number questions because then you kind of guess, and I can tell you if you're high or low. But how many rivets are there in the Eiffel Tower? Do you think you know that one?
Oh, good Lord.
It's a lot.
A lot. 1,000,002.
No, over twice that. It's 2.5 million rivets in the Eiffel Tower.
I just went halfway up.
Yeah. Oh. I got tired of
Can't
counting.
go the rest of the way.
I'm done counting. I don't have time for this. We'll go with 1.2. I wonder who did count all of those? I think stuff like this, I think they just guess. There's no way it's exactly 2.5 million rivets.
Could be.
Like, we're only at 2,499,000 rivets. Somebody quick, throw in one more rivet somewhere. Need a nice round number. I think they're guessing, Charlie.
What if they dropped one? They still counted it.
Yeah, there could be. There could be several of them in
Missing
the
parts.
dirt.
That's why it's tipping over.
It's not tipping over. That's the Leaning Tower
Oh, yeah, it's
Pisa.
the Leaning Tower Pizza.
What are you talking about?
Close enough.
I wasn't really paying attention.
You uncultured swine. You hear this, Charlie? Your daughter doesn't know nothing. Well, it's time to say goodbye, so we should probably let him go.
You almost messed up.
I almost did. That's something completely different. Always fun to talk to you, Charlie.
When you guys are out on the road, you don't really tell people you know me.
Everywhere we go.
Every single time.
Bye, Charlie.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Flop. Bye, John.
Bye. My father-in-law right there. Oh, that's so much fun to talk to him. We reach out to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little show we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Wild birds in Australia have been heard using swear words. They learned the words from birds that escaped as pets. And then they got out in the wild and they were teaching them stuff. That's kind of funny.
That's pretty amazing.
They don't even know what they're saying. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
You inhale about 700,000 of your own skin flakes every single day.
Ew.
Yeah, ew, for sure. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The sound of a human yell would take 3.5 hours to travel from New York to San Francisco.
Okay.
That's a lot of yelling right there.
It really is.
Another fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
That wonderful new car smell is a combination of 50 different chemicals.
Oh.
So when you get in, you're like, it smells like a new car. No, it smells like 50 different chemicals.
So it's not good for you, is what
well,
you're
I don't know if
saying.
it's not good for you. That's what it is. Another fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The Loch Ness Monster is protected by the 1912 Protection of Animals Act in Scotland. So if you ever do see the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, can't hurt him because him or her, because he's protected or she's protected. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
It's time now for the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Yay! It's brought to you by our good friends at mintervention.com. Here's a question, Heidi. 65% of women have made their partner do this before going out. What is it? 65% of women. That's a big number.
Change their clothes.
Ooh, you're really close. What's something specific that they change? What? If I went out with you right now, you'd ask me. Yes, change their shoes. I'm wearing Crocs right now. She hates my Crocs.
I can't stand your Crocs.
But boy, they're sure comfortable. Ugh. So change their shoes is the answer. Good job, Heidi. You got a couple of them right lately. I think in the past, she just wasn't even listening. I'm pretty sure. Mint Mobile Question of the Day comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. Missouri man is suing Bass Pro Shops because he says they're refusing to honor their lifetime warranty on socks. Ken Slaughter, listen to what's going on here. Ken Slaughter of Springfield, Missouri said, after almost a decade of exchanging his Redhead lifetime guaranteed all-purpose wool socks, every time they wore out, the outdoor recreation equipment chain changed their policy in 2021. Instead of getting another 4 pairs with lifetime warranties, he said in his class action lawsuit that he was given socks that only carried a 60-day warranty. The lawsuit said Bass Pro is misrepresenting their socks in their ads because it says right in the ad, these are the last socks you'll ever need to buy.
Wow.
So he was taking them very, very seriously. And, you know, I guess if that's what they're telling you, that's probably what it is. But most people would never think to do what he's been doing. He's been wearing these same socks for almost a decade. Every time need 4 more pairs. Thank you very much.
He's not wrong.
I'm not taking sides because I don't know who's right here. It just seems weird. That's why it's here. Today's Weird News. Brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list, brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. We've talked about this many times on this program. Do not ever drink and drive. It's never a good idea to drink and drive.
True story.
Ever. So I've got a list today of other things that you should not ever do under any circumstance. Never drink and pass out in the sun. It's true.
Oh,
Don't do that.
yeah.
Never drink and run with scissors or anything and run with scissors. Never drink and do a eulogy. Oh, boy.
Yikes.
Never drink and get a tattoo. I know someone who did that. That was a bad idea. He's got that tattoo forever, by the way. Never drink and laugh at the same time. What? I suppose you maybe would inhale. I don't know. Never drink and tell your family what you've been kept bottled up for years. Never drink and tweet. Never drink and order anything online. Never drink and accept a dare. And the final thing on the list of things to never under any circumstance do, never ever drink and forget to invite Heidi. So there you go. That's the list. Thanks, by the way, for submitting that. You can do the same thing at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Here's the quote from Ellen DeGeneres. She says, "Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path. Then by all means, you should follow that path." I really do like that. That's a good quote. I kind of feel like we've read that before, or maybe I just, when it was sent over, maybe that's when I read it. I'm trying to get caught up here. I've got some stories, Heidi.
She really was an amazing comic.
She did stand-up comedy for a long time. Very funny. But I got some stories that I'm going to share this week from last year. How sad is that? I was digging through emails over the weekend. I'm like, I don't think I ever shared this. So anyway, I might have just been holding on to that for a while. It is your quote of the day. It does come your way, courtesy of insurancechicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. A border collie by the name of Saul definitely earned some extra treats after helping a search and rescue team find his owner in California's Tahoe National Forest. July 12th, Saul's 53-year-old owner tumbled 70 feet while hiking.
Oh my gosh.
Broke a hip and some ribs. The next day, he finally got cell service and called for help. About 25 people with search and rescue made their way to the area in true Lassie fashion. Saul ran up to 2 members of the team and led them right to where the owner was. The owner, who was under a camouflage tarp... Wait, what? Why were you under a camouflage tarp? According to police, Sergeant Saul was jumping up and down and spinning around in circles. Then he took them right to the victim. The man was airlifted to a hospital. Saul was treated to a well-deserved dinner. I think that's cool.
I would hope so.
Does it seem odd that the person who fell was under a camouflage tarp?
Yeah. If somebody's looking for you, why are you hiding
You're not
yourself?
playing hide and seek here. It's like, they'll never find me down here. Now, I understand if you were out there overnight, probably trying to stay dry,
to stay warm or whatever.
all of that stuff. But
But in the morning, you'd think you'd take that
especially if there's people shouting your name. Look at me. It doesn't say the owner's name anywhere. All the way through here, it says Saul. So I was just going to shout, Saul, where are you? But the dog's name is Saul. So very bizarre story, but also a very good story. So I think that's really, really cool. And once again, I kind of feel like if our dog knew that I fell 70 feet and tumbled into a little gully and broke my hip, our dog would probably just go to somebody else who has treats. She'd be like, yeah, you know what? You probably got what you deserve.
She'd come looking for me.
She would. She would not come looking for me. All right, time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. You can read that story and more in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.